Hello friends, welcome to Gentleman Cadet Academy GCA. Hope you all are doing good. So today the video is regarding Cpec, that is China-Pakistan Economic Corridor, and it is again a very important topic. Most of the time it is asked in the personal interview, questions like why India oppose Cpec and what are the implications of Cpec from India's security point of view. Then this is also a high level lecturette topic, so the video is going to be in crisp form. So like always, without wasting any time, let us learn about the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor. So starting with the basic information, Cpec stands for China-Pakistan Economic Corridor, and it is an infrastructure project that was launched in 2013 that aims to enhance connectivity, trade and economic development between China and Pakistan and other regions of Asia further to Middle East. So it is basically a key component of China's Belt and Road Initiative, which seeks to build a vast network of trade routes across Eurasia and Africa. Now let us talk about the key components of Cpec. So the very first is infrastructure development. So Cpec mainly focuses on the construction of transportation infrastructure such as highways, railways and bridges to link China's Xinjiang province with the Pakistan's Gwadar port. And this road and rail network spans over 3,000 kilometers, and it is designed to improve trade flow between both the countries as well as with Central Asia and further to Middle East. Then the second is the energy projects. So China's chronic energy crisis has long been a barrier to economic growth, and through Cpec, China has invested heavily in energy projects including coal, wind, solar and hydroelectric plants. So this aims to alleviate Pakistan's energy shortages, provide sustainable power and also stabilize the national electricity grid. Then third is the special economic zones. So the establishment of SEZs along the corridor is central to Pakistan's strategy to attract foreign investment. Then moving to the fourth one, that is the most important feature of Cpec, is the Gwadar port development. So the development of Gwadar port, which is located on Pakistan's southern coast, is a centerpiece of Cpec, and once fully developed, it will be a critical gateway for trade, providing China with direct access to the Indian Ocean, and will also bypass congested Malacca Strait, and it has potential to become a major hub for trade, energy, transit and logistics. Then fifth is the regional connectivity. So beyond China and Pakistan, Cpec aims to enhance regional connectivity, and it provides both the countries the access to Central Asian countries which are landlocked, and it offers them a direct route to the sea through Pakistan. Let us now talk about the challenges. So the very first is security issues. So the ongoing security risks, particularly in Balochistan, have been a major challenge to Cpec project, and there have been several attacks on Chinese workers and infrastructure have raised concerns about safety of investments. Second is the political and administrative hurdles. So Pakistan's political instability and frequent changes in government have created an unpredictable environment for long-term projects like Cpec. Then the third is the environmental and social impact. So large infrastructure projects which often come with environmental and social consequences. So in case of Cpec, concerns have been raised about potential displacement of local communities and disruption of ecosystems. Then fourth is the economic sustainability. So while Cpec also promises substantial economic benefits, but still there are questions about Pakistan's ability to repay the loans it has taken from China for these projects. Then the fifth is the geopolitical implications. So the China-Pakistan alliance through Cpec has raised concerns in India and West. So this we are going to discuss later in the video. Now let us talk about the strategic importance of Cpec. So the very first is China's strategic gains. So Cpec offers China a direct trade route to the Indian Ocean, reducing reliance on Malacca Strait, which is a key shipping route which is vulnerable to geopolitical tension. And Gwadar port offers China an alternative maritime route that could enhance its trade with the Middle East and Africa while bypassing traditional choke points. Then the second is Pakistan's economic growth. So for Pakistan, Cpec holds the potential to significantly boost its economy by improving infrastructure and also addressing the energy crisis and also attracting foreign investment. On regional connectivity and stability, so apart from China and Pakistan, this can also benefit countries in the Central Asia and Middle East. Now let us move to the most important part of the video, India's stance on Cpec. So this is the portion where the questions will be asked in the personal interview, but in the lecture you have to cover each and everything. So talking about India's stance on Cpec. So India's opposition to the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor basically stems from the route that passes through Pakistan-occupied Kashmir, which is Indian territory, and it is illegally occupied by Pakistan. And India asserts that this area is a part of its sovereign territory, and any infrastructure development there without India's consent directly infringes on its territorial integrity. Then India's view Cpec as a violation of sovereignty issue is not just because of the territorial claims, but also due to the strategic implications it has in the region. because China's growing influence through infrastructure projects and economic ventures in Pakistan, particularly the development of Gwadar port, is seen as a part of China's long-term plan to enhance its presence in the Indian Ocean region. And the development in proximity to India raises concern about the broader geopolitical balance. And moreover, India's opposition has been voiced over various international platforms, including the United Nations and the BRICS, where India has raised concern about projects' impact on regional stability and its disregard for international borders. So India is also diplomatically engaged with countries like US, Japan, Australia, especially through Quad, that is Quadrilateral Security Dialogue, to counterbalance China's rising influence in the region. And additionally, India's response include promoting alternative infrastructure projects such as those in the Indo-Pacific and South Asia, which provide an alternative to Chinese-led ventures like Cpec. So by strengthening regional relationship and focusing on enhancing connectivity projects that respect territorial integrity, India aims to create a counter-narrative to China's growing influence in the region. And finally, India's opposition to Cpec is a part of its broader strategy to secure its regional interest, prevent the expansion of Chinese influence near its border, and preserve its position as a dominant power in South Asia. And India's concerns have also been echoed by other nations, particularly Afghanistan, which has voiced a reservation about Pakistan's control over key transit routes and strategic ramifications of Gwadar port for regional trade routes. And finally, US have been critical of Cpec due to its potential to burden Pakistan with debt and the lack of transparency in some of China's investment. So friends, this is all about the China-Pakistan economic corridor, and I've tried to keep this video as short as possible. I hope this video will be helpful for you. So until then, keep learning, keep watching, and keep supporting. Thank you and best of luck.